kind of, kind of like hope, like this does work.
The quest for a cure for their son's seizures led a young Iowa family to pick up and move to Colorado. They are back in Iowa this weekend for the first time in 10 months. And they did not bring their 4-year-old son's medical marijuana with them because that would have been illegal.
But they did bring their son, who they say has been transformed by cannabis oil. KCCI's Mark Tauschek has been following this family's story for more than a year now. He joins us live in the newsroom with the update. Mark?
Well, medical marijuana is a divisive issue, but there's no argument at all through the eyes of parents willing to do anything to help their child.
When we met Brady 13 months ago, we met a 3-year-old who spent most of his life recovering from his latest grand mal seizure. He'd have anywhere from 2 to 10 a day.
It doesn't get easier. You don't get used to watching him seize, ever.
Brady's parents were frustrated and desperate. None of the 10 medications neurologists tried were working, so last April, they moved west.
Good boy.
His parents say the cannabis oil they can legally purchase and possess in Colorado had immediate effects, reducing Brady's seizures. He was still a marionette, though. His parents had to support even his head constantly. But that was then.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
This is Brady now, back in Iowa for the first time since leaving the state over 10 months ago.
1, 2, 3. Good boy.
Brandon and Quincy say their son, who would often have more than 4 seizures a day, has had 4 seizures total the past 9 months.
Spider went up the water spout, and down came the rain and washed the spider out.
They've been experimenting, letting Brady go 2 or 3 days without his marijuana oil, and this weekend for the first time felt comfortable enough traveling back home to see family. Getting the okay from their neurologist in Colorado for this trip was never an option because they couldn't even ask the question.
That's the first thing she told us right when we got there is we don't discuss or condone the medical marijuana oil, so we'll just not even talk about that.
The Gritmans are grateful for the parents lobbying at the Capitol every week, trying to get legislators to understand last year's medical marijuana law is just words on paper, that no one can take advantage of it until the product is manufactured and dispensed in Iowa.
Just look at him. Like, he is their hope.
Brady never smiled the first 3 years of his life. His relatives in Iowa are in for a treat this weekend.
Now the Gritmans are coming back to the Midwest, one state or another this summer. If Iowa legislators don't move to broaden access to medical marijuana this session, they say they're moving to Minnesota, where starting in July, residents on the patient registry will be able to buy medical cannabis grown and distributed in that state.